A big-time severe weather event seems likely, folks, as we have been watching the models here for the last several days. And the last several model runs and the models in general, the difference of models, have really been hinting towards a potentially significant outbreak of severe weather coming in place here for Tuesday into Wednesday, the 27th into the 28th. We are going to be going over the models in terms of all the conditions, all the ingredients coming together, as well as the overall risk areas that the Storm Prediction Center has actually put out. So, like I said, folks, let's just go ahead and jump on into it as we do have a bit to say. So this is our theta E. I'm not going to explain what theta E is, but let's just take this as our temperatures, because theta E is, equivalent to temperatures in a different way. I'm not going to get into that, like I said. Now, whenever it comes to it here, there's two really big factors we need to look at, therefore, okay? And first of all, you might have noticed by now that there's a lot of colder air coming down here from the Arctic region, driving its way here to the southeast. And on the opposite side here, we actually are having a lot of northerly advection, a lot of really warm and moisture-filled air driving its way into the country from the Gulf of Mexico here. So this is going to be bringing up a lot of warm and humid air. Now, the opposite is going to be happening here on the backside, as you guys can see up here, which this is a big shot of really cold and dry air. Two polar opposite air masses here will be converging here for Tuesday into Wednesday. Now, this will be really starting to kick off, I think, late Tuesday is whenever things are going to really start to materialize regarding severe weather potential. Once again, we'll get into the risk areas for that day as well as into Wednesday as well. So, like I said, at this point, we know that there's a lot of warm, moisture-filled air driving its way up here into the eastern country. We've got a warm air mass over here, and we got that really cold air mass that's over here across the northern country. And these are converging as, like I said, that warm air is moving kind of just to the north-northeast, and this cold air is moving directly perpendicular to it. It's moving right at that warm air mass. So these will converge here sometime late Tuesday overall, which will start to generate a lot of instability, or basically thunderstorm fuel in the atmosphere. Now, at this point, this should be taken with a grain of salt, especially considering this is one model, but you can actually see how there is a potential that a lot of instability could be at play here regarding, I should say, a variety of areas, a widespread margin, I should say, of instability being possible. I mean, literally stretching all the way down from Texas up to Michigan, where some storms could be possible. So right now, it is relatively capped out from GFS, but, honestly, I've seen multiple severe weather events here. The GFS has not really been the best at determining temperature inversions or anything like that this far out. So, like I said, take this with a grain of salt, as, the mid-range models will likely rip off that cap due to the dynamical forcing that we're going to have of some really strong updrafts from, that cold front that's going to be rolling through. So whenever it comes to it overall, like I said, instability-wise still needs to be worked out, as this still is, a couple days away. But like I said, just the margins here is pretty widespread where the potential for fuel could be. Now, due to all of that really strong air we were talking about coming up from the Gulf, we're going to take a look at the lower level winds, and they are actually going to be pretty amplified. We're talking well over 50 knots across portions here of the Midwest, maybe even into the Tennessee, southern Ohio Valley. This honestly is a bit concerning to me because you really need some strong winds in the lower atmosphere to allow for tornadic activity to occur. And there is a possibility in this event that tornadoes could occur. I hate to say that, but it seems to be quite likely. Now, with that really strong wind shear, we hop our way up here to the mid-levels of the atmosphere, and you notice how it does change directions. It goes from kind of more of a northeasterly type of wind flow as you go up in the atmosphere to a easterly. This is a directional wind shear differential. So as we continue to rise in the atmosphere, the winds not only are changing and increasing in speed, but they're also changing their directions as we rise aloft. So that in itself, like I said, is conditional for tornadic activity. So we'll definitely need to keep an eye out there for that. You can see that big trough here, the big dip in the jet stream, or the kink in the jet stream here, as that low pressure system does swing its way up here to the northeast. So like I said, regarding the instability and the wind shear, the winds at different elevations regarding their speed and direction is in place for a decent severe weather event to occur. Now let's go ahead and hop over here to the SPC. Now this is the risk here for severe weather coming Tuesday, or the 27th. Storm Prediction Center has already issued a 15% risk for severe weather. This is equivalent to a slight risk level 2 out of 5 severe weather threat. Now I know there's a lot of people who's going to ask, do I think it'll be upgraded? There is a possibility, But like I said, at the moment, we don't have too much information on it, as the models are still changing up the pattern here, because we are still a couple days away, and things are going to be moving around a bit until we get it clear, especially once those mid-range models start coming through. So anyways, here for Tuesday, the Storm Prediction Center, the forecasters at Norman, Oklahoma, they did say that we are seeing that severe weather threat as far west as eastern Oklahoma, going all the way up here to even a little sliver of southwestern Michigan. This includes Indiana, portions here of Illinois, Kentucky. This includes portions of Missouri, Arkansas, once again eastern Oklahoma, and even a little sliver up in northwestern Tennessee is at risk here for severe weather. As like I said, that cold front will really start to materialize late Tuesday into early Wednesday as that thermodynamic gradient starts to really increase. Or really, kind of narrow, I should say. So that is for Tuesday. So Tuesday is when all of this mess is going to start here, or for day 5, once again the 27th. And as we work our way into the 28th here, you can see as we work our way down in time, the risk for severe weather also shifts its way down here to the southeast as that cold front moves its way eastward. Now this for Wednesday, the 28th, includes portions like northeastern Louisiana, portions out there by eastern Arkansas, central northern Mississippi, portions out there by central northern Alabama. A lot of Tennessee included, also a lot of Kentucky and northern Georgia will that be at risk as of now. So right now, that's the only areas that is at risk. Now, please know that this area will change. I mean, we did see a big drop. This whole risk area actually did drop a bit since yesterday's update, which it did include portions of Ohio, which it does not now. I'm not saying that Ohio is completely ruled out with any chance of severe weather. It's just going to be hopping around for the next couple of days as we are trying to figure out where the severe weather risk will actually be most present, okay? But yeah, so that's what I wanted to update you guys on. Just a quick unedited video for you guys. If y'all did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't. And if you guys could, please share this to help spread awareness, because I think this is going to be a potential serious situation here. So y'all really need to be on the lookout for this storm system, as there could be some nasty impacts regarding it. So once again, if you guys could, please share this. It would be much appreciated, and subscribe if you haven't. All right, guys, we'll be doing a live stream here later today, right around 8 o'clock, I'm thinking, maybe 7, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So hope to see you guys then for a live update. And all right, y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.